I performed, my first song was an original. I did, I'm calling it Fox right now after the Harry Potter Phoenix. Um, and it's just a song that's sort of a study in delay, if you will. I use a delay effect on the electric guitar, and I just sort of make it about the timing and the weird effects of that. Just sort of where it came from, is just messing around with delay. And then I did a Tom Waits song also, which I've been playing the slide for the last month and a half, really been focusing on it, learning a lot of old Robert Johnson tunes and old Eric Clapton tunes, and just a lot of old open G, open D slide guitar songs. And Tom Waits has got a really amazing song called Buzz Flutterjohn, about a kid who's not allowed in his neighborhood junkyard. And I just think it's a beautiful song, the way he describes all these weird situations. And so I arranged it for the electric guitar, and that's the second song I did. A lot of mixed feelings, really, because this is a really old community. You know, there's a lot of folks that have been playing music here for a long time and have been a big, major part of the scene. And I've only been here at that time probably 4 years, and so I was really honored to be included in the 15 that were chosen to be a part of the project. So, you know, I'm just really happy and kind of sad, because at the same time I was thinking, man, there's probably a lot of other people that maybe would have been a better choice in a way. I don't know, but you know, not that I thought that I shouldn't be involved. I would love to be involved, obviously, but I don't know. Very honored at the end of the day. I really enjoyed the Alice in Chains acoustic concert that they put on. That was like, when I was younger, that was a really big part of my life. I don't listen to that music as much anymore, but I think they're really good songwriters in their way, and they pulled it off acoustically, whereas the music that they were playing had been recorded with electric guitars, most of it, you know, and very produced, and they did a great job acoustic-wise. And so, you know, that, or Days of the New. The Days of the New first album, actually, now that I thought about it, the Days of the New first album was sick, and that was all done acoustic and basically live, so. Oh man, absolutely, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Michael Hedges, Tom Waits, probably 4 would be Led Zeppelin, 5 would be Pink Floyd. I really enjoyed the Babadook. I thought the Babadook was, as far as horror goes, you don't really see a lot of people using horror as a psychological point to be made. And I really appreciated the fact that the monster in the Babadook was grief. It was literally grief. The demon, the horror, the monster itself was an emotion, was a human emotion. And I thought that the woman who made the film did an amazing job of that. So right now I'm really into the Babadook. Well, it was a great twist, because what it said was basically, you know, she's feeding this monster worms at the end of the day, and it almost overtakes her. You know, it hits her, and she goes down to the basement and almost overtakes her. And it's like, that's grief. You learn to deal with it. I mean, my father died years ago, and my own grief still approaches me daily, and I have to, you know, I'm comfortable with it, and I give it its due. I give it its bowl of worms, but at the same time, it still almost overtakes me, and I've learned to deal with it. And then she says to her son, you know, no, you can't see that yet. One day you can, and I think it was beautiful. She really sort of like, that last part sort of sealed the deal, and like, I think it was beautiful. I think it was brilliant. Hey, I'm Michael Jordan. Check out my interview on acutiepie.com.